Alexandre Lacazette, having joined Arsenal back in the summer of 2017. After truly flourishing at boyhood side Lyon, the signing of Alexandre Lacazette had a lot of Arsenal fans very excited. But despite scoring just minutes into his Premier League debut against Leicester, Lacazette's first season at Arsenal wasn't anything special. In fact, Arsenal even signed another striker in January 2018 just to help Lacazette out. But despite that, Lacazette rediscovered his touch in front of goal under Unai Emery, and he went on to be Arsenal's Player of the Year last season. But this season things haven't been as rosy, and that is because the man has only scored 6 goals. He's gone an entire year without scoring a Premier League away goal, and some Arsenal fans have started to turn on him, with some even labelling him Alexandre Lacazette. So with that being said, guys, today we will discuss Alexandre Lacazette, why it's not working for Arsenal right now, and also 5 things that he needs to change right now. I mean, life really does come at you fast, doesn't it? From being loved by all the fans and being Arsenal's Player of the Year, to now being labelled Alexandre Lacazette. Where did it all go wrong, Lacazette? Yo, what is on, guys? My name is Special, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a brand new video, and today we will discuss 5 things that Alexandre Lacazette needs to stop doing at Arsenal right now. Of course, for Lacazette this season, he's struggled a lot at Arsenal, having scored only 6 goals so far in the season, and so with the poor performances piling up, a lot of Arsenal fans are starting to question whether Lacazette has a long-term future at Arsenal. So today we will discuss Alexandre Lacazette and what he needs to stop doing at Arsenal. Quickly though, lads, before we get into the video itself, make sure to go down there, smash a like on it. As always, if you boys could smash 100 likes out of the park, your boy would appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the channel, make sure to go down there and subscribe as well. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we're getting it step by step, day by day. So if you can subscribe to your boy would also appreciate it. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments on Lacazette, on the video itself, and what you think Lacazette needs to stop doing and how you think Lacazette can improve. And without any further ado, lads, let's get straight into this and let's discuss 5 things that Alexandre Lacazette needs to stop doing right now. We need to talk. The first thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing is stop dropping too deep. I mean, in terms of what Lacazette and the type of player he's trying to be for Arsenal, he's trying to be Arsenal's Bobby Firmino. What he's trying to do, he's trying to drop off deeper and link up the midfield to the attack. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. But at the same time, what Lacazette is doing for me right now is he's dropping off too deep. Too deep for me is he's dropping in positions where he looks like he's playing as a central midfielder. And for me, Lacazette is completely overdoing the whole part of dropping off deeper. Lacazette is not being selective and wanting to drop off deep and want to stay up the field. He's dropping up too often. And what that is doing is obviously affecting his goals. The man is a striker for Arsenal Football Club and he's only got 6 goals so far this season. Of course, by dropping off deeper and deeper, you're obviously not getting in the box as much. And when you're not in the box as much, when crosses go in, you're not there to score them. And so for me, with Lacazette right now, because he drops so deep and tries to be Firmino so hard, and he probably could be like Firmino, but at the same time he's trying too hard and he's dropping way too deep, and it's obviously affecting his goals. At the end of the day, the main job of Alex Lacazette for Arsenal is always going to be to score goals. It's obviously great if you can do other things like link up play and get assists as well, but at the same time his main thing for Arsenal as a striker is to score goals. But Firmino, if you see what Firmino does at Liverpool, he'll get his assist, he'll drop off deep, but at the same time he'll also get his goals. For me, Lacazette right now is sacrificing way too much as a striker by dropping off deeper and accompanying his midfield. And that is one of the main reasons why the man's only got 6 goals so far this season. So for me, the first thing that Alexandre Lacazette needs to stop doing right now is stop dropping off deep, Lacazette. You're a striker, so play as a striker. On to the second thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing, and that is stop trying to take everyone on. Lacazette, I know you're a great player, but you're no Lionel Messi, mate. The amount of times I've seen Lacazette this season, when he gets the ball, he tries to take on 3 or 4 players, and he does not have the speed or the capabilities to beat them, man. Again, Lacazette, you're forgetting your role. Your role is to put the ball into the back of the net. I don't care how you do that. As long as you do that, I'm happy. And for me, this season in particular, what Lacazette is trying to do is trying to take everyone on. He wants that ball. He wants to take on 3 or 4 players and score that goal. He wants to score a perfect goal every single time. And of course, you're not going to always score that perfect goal, so that's why Lacazette goes so many games without scoring goals. And when he tries to take on a lot of players, of course, he'll lose the ball and Arsenal lose position, and we lose a chance to score a goal. So for me right now, Lacazette takes way too long on the ball, and he takes way too long to release that ball as well. The amount of times I've seen this season in particular that Arsenal have a chance to counter-attack and we're in, and Lacazette holds onto the ball, overthinks the situation and loses the ball, and the counter-attack goes to nothing. And what it looks like to me right now is Lacazette is trying to be a one-man team. He's looking like he's playing on his own. And so for me, by holding onto the ball for so much, what he's doing, he's just stopping combination plays and he's slowing down Arsenal in general. So with that being said, guys, the second thing that I think Lacazette needs to stop doing right now is stop holding on to that ball, Lacazette. Release the ball, play the pass, and get on and score some goals. Because of course, apparently, scoring goals is what you do best. So why don't you go out and score some goals? and do what you do best. On to the third thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing, and that is stop twerking, mate. All I'm gonna say, lads, is this has become a meme that it should not have been. All I'm gonna say to you, lads, is go onto Twitter and just search up Lacazette highlights, and you'll see the flurry of memes and accounts making fun of Lacazette and him twerking. Of course, what Lacazette is actually trying to do is he's trying to back on the players and hold the ball up. And there's nothing wrong with holding the ball up, but at the same time, for me, sometimes, lads, he overdoes it and he does it unnecessarily. There's been times to see when Lacazette's got space to run into, and instead of running into that space, the man will barge into someone else and start twerking on them. Laka, stop doing that, mate. Leave the twerking to Shakira and J-Lo. As I've said, lads, there's nothing wrong with holding the ball, but it's all about being selective. There's time to hold that ball up and there's times to run with that ball, take players on and score the goal. And so for me, so far, this season with Lacazette, it looks like he'd rather hold that ball up and back into players than go and score the goal. For me, of course, there's nothing wrong with holding that ball, but it's all about how you do it. If you're constantly doing it, what you're doing is you're slowing Arsenal down. And you're also, at the same time, becoming a massive meme on social media. But saying that, of course, as much as this is a meme right now, this could also become Lacazette's strength. For me, lads, it's all about the timing of when you do it. And right now, for me, Lacazette is completely overdoing it. He's doing it constantly again and again and again. And he's doing it in times where he does not need a twerk, mate. He needs to focus more on getting into the box, making sharp runs and clever runs and scoring some goals. And then if you're going to back into players, pick the right times to do so. Of course, in the past, we've had players that have the ability to hold the ball. I'm looking at you, Olivier Giroud. And what he was good at was holding the ball up, but also holding the ball up at the good times. Of course, he was not blessed with the pace to run in behind, but in terms of holding the ball up, he was obviously world class at it. And again, for me, Lacazette has the capabilities to hold the ball up, and he has the capabilities to make this meme into a strength. But at the same time, for me right now, Lacazette is completely overdoing it, and he's completely right now becoming a meme. So the third thing for me that Alexandre Lacazette needs to stop doing is stop twerking and leave the twerking to Shakira and J-Lo, as I've already said. On to the fourth thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing, and that is to stop taking too many touches. Shoot, Lacazette! The amount of times I've been at the Emirates season and away games and I see Lacazette and he's in on goal and he's got a good chance to score and he just does not shoot. He'll take a touch, another touch to, confirm if he can take a shot, and by the time he's about to shoot, someone comes and he blocks the shot and the chance goes to nothing. Just shoot, Lacazette. For me, Lacazette right now, when he's in front of the goal, he takes way too many touches. He needs to be a lot more instinctive. For me, especially in the Premier League, it has to be one touch and shot. Right now, Lacazette takes his time on the ball, he makes the perfect opportunity, and that opportunity does not come a lot. Of course, when it comes, he gets his goals, but of course, by being in such a competitive league, that chance does not come in every game. And that's why when Lacazette gets a half chance, he just cannot convert it. And for me, that is mainly because he takes too many touches, he takes too much time on the ball, and he waits for the perfect opportunity that is just not there. Because let's not forget, lads, Lacazette this season has been given chances, especially away from home. Look at the Leicester game, he had 2 clear-cut chances. You look at the Burnley game a few days ago, he had clear-cut chances as well. But what he always seems to do is take that unnecessary touch and lose the chance, and the team is allowed to make a block and the chance goes to nothing again. And this is becoming way too much of a regular occurrence, Lacazette. There's too many times where you get a decent opportunity and you fail to take that chance because you're taking too many touches, Lacazette. And overall, for me, the fourth thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing, and that is to stop taking too many touches. Just shoot, Lacazette. On to the fifth and final thing that Lacazette needs to stop doing, and that is stop overthinking. Of course, if you look into Lacazette so far this season, you can see the main issue to why he's overthinking. Of course, when you see people overthinking, the main reason for that sometimes is the fact that they're lacking confidence. And you can see that's the same case with Alexandre Lacazette this season. Lacazette clearly lacks confidence. Having gone over 365 days without a away goal, of course away from home his confidence is at an all-time low. And then seeing fans make memes out of you, make fun out of you and call you out, of course that also doesn't help out your confidence. And that's why for me right now, Lacazette, every time he gets an opportunity or a pass or anything he does in the game, he overthinks it. He's relying less upon instincts and more upon, waiting for the right opportunity and overthinking it, and the chance will always go then. Especially in a league like the Premier League, if you don't take your chances, you will get punished and you'll miss out on the opportunity to score the goal. And that is also for me another reason why Arsenal have drawn so many games this season. It's because we will have chances to finish the game off, we won't take them, and the other team will come back and equalise, or even sometimes win the game. And I think in terms of Lacazette right now, as I've said, lads, he is completely overthinking situations, which should be pretty simple for him. In terms of Lacazette, I think what he needs to start doing is start becoming a lot more instinctive. If you look at his best goals for Arsenal, a lot of those goals are instinctive finishes. Even if you go back to his first goal for Arsenal against Leicester City, that header is an instinctive header. He knows what the goal is, he knows where the ball is, and he scores that one touch. And so for me, this season, Alexandre Lacazette is completely overthinking everything, and that for me is the main issue with Lacazette. Things that should be very simple for him and very simple chances, he can't take because he's thinking too much about what to do. Simple passes on a counter attack, all you got to do is pass that ball. He won't make that pass because he's completely overthinking it. And I think that's one of the main differences between Aubameyang and Lacazette. Aubameyang for me is a player who completely relies upon his instincts, whereas Lacazette so far for me this season is completely overthinking those situations. Because Lacazette clearly has the ability. Of course, let's not forget the man won the Player of the Year for his last season. But for me right now, the clear thing for Lacazette is lacking confidence. And for me, all he needs right now is goals. Score one goal on that drop breaks and a few goals come in the bounce, and Lacazette returns to being a decent player again. So I think what Lacazette needs to do a lot more is just shoot. If Lacazette gets a half chance, I just want him to shoot. If the ball doesn't go to the back of the net, okay, fair play. But if you score, every Arsenal fans are celebrating, and this whole thing gets put to bed. But overall, lads, these have been 5 things that I think Alexandre Lacazette needs to stop doing right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on Lacazette. Does he have a long-term future at Arsenal? But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video right there. Of course, if you have enjoyed the video itself, make sure to go down and smash a like on it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And as always, let me know your thoughts on the comments on Lacazette, on the video itself, and any other videos you'd like to see. And with that being said, guys, let's just end it there and there. Alexandre Lacazette does not seem to be the same player he was last year, and for me, that is mainly down to confidence. So for us as fans, the most we can do is back him, support him, and hopefully things work out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time in a bit.